This is Remind Me, your personal reminding assistant. This video is about giving you a quick overview of what this application can do. It's about helping you remember all your tasks and jobs and activities that you have to do on a daily, weekly schedule. Now, this application is at a state of when you first install it. As you can see, there is prior example data already available there. This gives you an idea of what it can do so you can work out what you want it to do. The breakdown is into appointments, which are date, time where you have to be at a certain place. Events are simply dates where something happens on a certain date. It doesn't matter what time. We'll get into that in detail more. A task is just jobs that have to do, and sometimes you have to be scheduled to be completed by a certain date. Weekly activities, we'll get into that. That's like school weekly activities are good ones of that. Coupons. If you're like me, you'll forget to take your coupons to the shops and make use of them, so this helps you remind you about that. A shopping list is always a benefit of having it all in one place and organised for you so you can find your goods and get out back home. And then there's a personal section for personal type reminders. So let's start with appointment. So we jump in there, and as you can see here, we've got an appointment of Child 1 sports training that was due at 3 PM today. It's in blues to give you a highlight that it is today, where the others are still black. And you can see another one is for tomorrow at 4 PM and another one in 2 days' time. Let's quickly jump into that. And there's done, edit and delete. The idea of this is done is that it is complete, and so you can knock it off your list. Now, could it be repeating or recurring, as we like to say, and it will actually then move it on to the next scheduled time, but we'll get to that in a second. Edit, of course, is edit, and delete is delete. Let's go edit. As you can see here, it needs a title. It does need detail, but you can provide if you want. It needs a date and time, and if it needs to be recurring, you can set it to options available here. So a once-off event is none, a daily, weekly, or a monthly event is available there too. So alarm. Alarm can be any time. If you're like me, I'd like to be warned days ahead. So I can actually say, this time I can't because it's already up. We can change it to be another one. Let's make it a bit further forward in the time. So it's going to be in the future, 2 days time, 3 PM still is correct. Let's say let's warn us for tomorrow, which will be the 7th, at say, 5:30 PM. And this message here is what the system will tell us. Actually, we can probably demonstrate that right now by saying, let's change it back to today at 5:32, and it will then tell us that the child sports training. So what happens is that it will tell you of what you need to do instead of having to kind of hear an alarm itself, a generic alarm. It will tell you and give you a voice response. So as you can see now, we've moved it forward in 2 days, and we'll get an alarm on that soon. So let's move on. Yes, ads. The system, well, it's free, but we need sponsors, so please, if you like what you see on those ads, have a look, and yeah, don't be afraid to click on anything and have a look around there. But yes, our sponsors are our way we actually can make these applications. Now, next up is events. Events are about things on a day but not a certain time, like a Mother's Day stall, sports days, where it's an activity on a date, but it could be all day, it could be part of the day, it's just on a day. Again, you can edit and delete, and you can get alarms. So if you know the sports day is coming up, you may have to get some, I don't know, clothes, shoes, activities, so you may want to have a warning a few days before that. So it's very similar again, a date, time of alarm. You can set up the message, and we've had a message already from the other one, so let's quickly have a look at that. You can drag it down, you get a daily reminder. This is a generic reminder that happens each day. It does a check to see if anything has to be addressed each day. We'll click on that, and takes you back here to the summary screen, which shows you that.
Remind me. Appointment reminder. Child 1 sports training.
And there's the alarm. And it shows you the title and the due date of that appointment. And then you can show it here and quickly summarise. You can snooze it if you like I do. Oh, it's not a good time. I'll give it a bit of a while when I can address it. Or I can just mark it as being done. Or ignore it and just go back to the screen, or exit the application altogether if you're wanting to busy and want to look at it later. Now, back again to the events. We passed that. Tasks are about getting things done. Those jobs that you have to do, but you just haven't enough pieces of paper. You want it someplace easy to get. Say like you have a task of taking your medication. You can, again, same interface as before. It can complete, it can edit it, and you can give it importance. So say like this one here, obviously medication is important, so it's got a 5 stars. It can also recur daily, weekly, other days. Daily every day, other days every other day, so like Monday, if you start on Monday, it could be Wednesday and Friday, so on. Weekdays only, weekly, so once a day a week, and monthly again like before. Alarms, all the same, so it should be nice and familiar. And as a just a little bit of a nicety, out of the idea, when you complete a task, you get a bit of a congratulations. Just confirm that you completed it.
Way to go. You've got it.
And I'll give you a little pat in the back. Nextly, weekly activities. Weekly activities it happens every week, but it's not really an event where it's just a one-off thing that happens every week. So like every Saturday, your child gets a sport. Every Monday, there's a sports uniform day. It's a library day. You got to remember these things happen on a day. This will actually show you the current day activity at the top and open it up, where you can look at the others anyway. But this gives you an indication of, don't forget this activity. It has to be done on this day. Sorry, I probably should go in there and just give you an example of what it can do. You select the day, give the title and details. Nice, simple, and sweet. So let's go back. Coupons next. Coupons again about remembering those basically money-saving tickets, documents, notes, to actually take advantage of. Say like you like a coffee shop, and there's a deal currently for the 2 for the price of 1. You can get a reminder to make sure you use it before it expires 2 days, because Now the idea of this is that you give a title, you give some details of what it's about, and the source where it is. If you're like me, I have the fridge holding the fuels coupons. I have my wallet for like, the shopping ones, and other sources like entertainment books. I know where to go find this coupon when I want to use it. Again, the alarm can different time beforehand, and it gives you an idea of back here how far apart they are and that sort of thing. Shopping. It's about a shopping list here. The idea is there's 2 sections. There's the shopping things you need. So basically, it's you go to add. I like to do quick add of common things. So say like I like corn chips. Yeah, I like that. I'll have saved that to my list. There it is. I'll probably need some milk. I always need some milk. Where's that? Dairy, butter. Oh, some milk, please. Yeah, some milk. I also need some yogurt, by the way. So there, basically got a few things in the list here. Let's add another one just to be like a bit longer. Let's go shuffling things. Some bread. Yeah, use that. Save that. Okay, got some items here. Then when you go around the shop, you can actually view this by the sections. So it breaks it up into the aisles, bakery. So you can go to those sections and have things where they are. So you can grab all the things from the aisle sections, all from bakery, all from dairy. Nice and easy. Otherwise, you can just have a list here, like a short list here. You click on one, and you can go edit it. Like you can just say, actually let's go back to milk. I always have 2 bottles of milk for some reason, and I'll have 2, thanks, not 1. So save that, and now you've got 2 bottles of milk. So I go to the shop and grab that and say, got it. Now it's in the section of got it, so I know what I've got in my basket, and I know what's left to get. So it's a shorter list, instead of having to kind of re-look through it. Say like you go to the milk section and say 1 bottle there. You can say got it, and you got 1. And if you got 2, you can say got it again or not. Now the flashing eye here, this is about the coupons. Don't forget to use the coupons like I do. Because you can click on that and it says, are there any coupons to use? Well, if there is, just say yes, and I'll leave it there to keep you reminded. So not to forget it, say at the checkout. Otherwise, if you said no, it would go away and not bother you again. That's nice and easy. Now personal is about just getting to know you, and points. Points is a way of reducing the amount of ads and probably other tasks in future versions of the application. But let's jump into well, since the points, we'll go to the points first. You can assign points to ads. You can say, I want to use full ads, which are those ones between the screens that take up the whole screen. You can have them like all the time or never, but you've got to then get more points to do it. You get a point currently per day for using the application, so you can add them up and then assign that, or you can in the future might be able to buy points, so to actually assign here. If you don't like ads, you can then turn them off for a period of time, but you can't use more than you've currently got, so you're limited there. But again, this is how you make money out of this, so the ads are important for us, but we want to limit them of how much you see, because it's in your face too much is not good. Let's go exit that. The points history gives you an idea of what's going on. You're welcome. Every time you start, you get 10 points. Daily line is 1. Annual usage of those points comes up there. Gives you a history there. Then your details are down here. Now this is going to be used in the future versions where we allow you to communicate the task between, like shopping lists between users. So you can say these two people are linked, and I can share my task or send you an appointment or send you a task. You can share information or data between users. And lastly up here is under the personal, which makes sense, is work breaks. This is where you're working at an office and you really got to take that time to help yourself, help your eyes, help your muscles. Sitting too long, not good for you. This has got preset for a couple of times per day to stretch and rest your eyes. Yeah, if you're not a certain person who does that, you can leave it off, but if you want to see it, then you just simply turn it on and these will fire up at those certain times. And you can add more and reduce these ones, change it however you want to whatever your needs are of your work breaks. It will give you a message again of what it's to do, so you'd have to look at the phone all the time, but yes, and that's about it. So thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy this application, and let us know what you think. Thank you, bye bye.